Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, it's Monday, you know what that means. Gonna go over the comics that are going to be released this Wednesday, October 30th, 2019. Last week I don't think I got to DC or a couple of the independents. I think I only did Marvel. I had a busy week. But we're gonna go over the Marvel right now. Might be putting out another video later on today with DC. So I guess we think we should just jump into it because I think we got a lot to go over today. So coming out is Black Panther number 17, The Return of Killmonger. It says the intergalactic empire of Wakanda has come to Earth, and that's not all. Someone has dug up the body of Eric Killmonger, and it's about to fall into the hands of an angry god. It's the end of an arc and the end of an era for the Black Panther. So that's you, all you Black Panther fans. Next is Conan the Barbarian, number 10. It's all been leading to this. The thief, the reaver, the slayer. Conan meets his ultimate fate at the hands of the Crimson Witch. But what lies beyond? Find out the secret history of the Crimson Witch and her mysterious underlings, plus the next chapter in the all-new novella Black Starlight. That's actually a pretty cool cover. I like that. I really haven't gotten into the Conan series, but it looks pretty good. I don't know if I might start picking it up and reading it. They're only up to issue 10, so it's not too bad. Next we have Contagion, number 5. I actually picked up number 4. I was at the comic store this week, and I didn't get to read it yet, but it looks good. So anyway, a seemingly unstoppable force has invaded the Marvel Universe, and it's going to take every hero the streets of New York has to stop it. A strange substance is taking over heroes and citizens alike, draining them of their life force, stealing their knowledge and abilities. And neither science nor magic can stop it. Where did it come from? Can anything destroy it? And who will fall to its awful, overwhelming power? Contagion, number 5. It actually looks pretty good. I like the covers they did. They all looks like they have, I don't know, like cancer cells. I don't know what. I can't even tell. It looks like the buildings, everything's actually contaminated, hence Contagion. Man Logan, number 12. It says, believe it or not, there is not much backstory on this. I haven't been reading it, so I can't even pick it up I can't even tell you what, give you a little history on what this issue is going to be about because I have no idea. But there you go. Man Logan, number 12. Death's Head, number 4. Death's Head and his associates are trapped in Dr. Necker's robot graveyard. Tensions are high, but batteries are low. Will this team up all sign on together or log off separately? What does the mysterious Dr. Necker want, and how will Death's Head learn to text with those big robot hands? Find out in the final issue. I never was really a Death's Head fan. Actually, I'm lying. I did like Death's Head in the 90s. It was actually a better character. I think it was actually Marvel UK was actually the publisher for Death's Head. But there you go. There's Death's Head. Next is Dr. Strange Annual, number 1. I believe this is a key comic for the week also. I still got to do the key comic video. But it says, the Sanctum Sanctorum holds all the bizarre and dark relics that Dr. Strange has accumulated on his journey as the Sorcerer Supreme. But when one of those relics awakens and begins wreaking havoc in the halls, will Dr. Strange be able to wrangle back control? Or will the Sanctum be transformed into his own personal hell? Find out in the epic annual. So there you go. one of the relics I guess he's collected. That's actually a cool cover. You have Iron Man's helmet, Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield that's broken. But it's a key comic. I don't know why. I guess one of the relics that supposedly wakes up. That's why they're making it a key also. Here's the other book we've been waiting for. If you've been reading the X series, here's another #1. Excalibur #1. The other world is rocked by war. It is a new era for mutant kind as a new Captain Britain holds the amulet fighting for the kingdom of Avalon with her Excalibur at her side. Rogue, Gambit, Richter, Jubilee, and Apocalypse. Now that's a pretty diverse team. With, of course, the biggest outcast being Apocalypse. Let's see how he does on a team. I'm excited to read this one. Believe it or not, last week Marauders came out, and I think it was actually a better issue than X-Men #1 from 2 weeks ago. So if you're picking these up, tell me what you think so far. I like Marauders. I like the way that storyline's going so far. Fantastic Four Grand Design #1. It says, because you demanded it, the best-selling Grand Design franchise continues with Marvel's first family, brought to you by critically acclaimed cartoonist Tom Scioli. In the sole authorship tradition made famous by Ed Piskor's X-Men Grand Design trilogy, join the Watcher and witness how it all began. Plus appearances by your faves, Doctor Doom, Black Panther, Namor, Galactus, Mole Man, and the Inhumans. So there you go. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #13. Sometimes even your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man needs help from his neighbors. Peter's been keeping secrets, and it leads to some big consequences, and a guest starring appearance from the Fantastic Four. There's another Spidey book. Invisible Woman #4. Lost in a foreign land, cut off from her friends and family, Susan Richards is on the hunt. When she learns the true secrets behind her former S.H.I.E.L.D. partner, what she finds out rocks her world and endangers millions. Invisible Woman #4. Ironheart #11. I don't know this character's name, so I'll say the best to my ability. Following Riri, Shuri, and Silhouette have made it to the wellsprings of power, but they find themselves confronting the full force of the 10 rings. And I'm sorry if I'm killing her name, Riri, identity of one 10 rings members hits a little too close to home. So that's Ironheart #11. Star Wars. Journey to the Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker Allegiance #4. Hounded by the First Order across the galaxy, the Resistance is in dire need of ships, weapons, and recruits to make the final stand against Kylo Ren's forces. Desperation drives a delegation led by General Leia and Rey to entreat the rebel veterans' one-time allies, the Mon Calamari, to join the fight. But decades after Imperial occupation enslaved their planet, there are those willing to stop at nothing to prevent another war from bloodying the waters of Mon Carla. A system away, Poe Dameron and Finn have their own mission to hunt down a weapons cache on the remote moon Avidot, unaware that they are being hunted by the most notorious criminal gang in the galaxy. So that's Star Wars Allegiance #4. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one. The Marvel Zombies Respawn. When Galactus's corpse appears at the edge of Earth's solar system, the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four investigate. Too late, they discover that the Galactus's body is now the vessel of an interstellar terror, which one by one transforms Earth's mightiest heroes into the universe's most terrifying predators. As our heroes try to escape the superpowered cannibalistic aberrations that were once their friends and family, will any survive? And even if they do, can they hope to protect Earth from the infestation that has already claimed half of the known universe? Don't miss the first issue of the terrifying new vision of the classic Marvel tale. So that's Marvel Zombie. I'm thinking this might be one of the best sellers of the week. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. So, believe it or not, it's not on my pull list, but my store is usually pretty good. They get enough copies, hopefully. Red Goblin. Hold on. Red Goblin, Red Death #1. In order to finally destroy Spider-Man once and for all, Norman Osborn joined himself with the Carnage symbiote, becoming the Red Goblin. Here, at last, are the untold stories of the Red Goblin reign of madness and mayhem. So grab your greatest Goblin gear and rend your raiments red, for the Red Goblin rides again. So there you go. Red Goblin. That's another one I'll probably pick up for the week. The Runaways #26. The Runaways are knitted out and codenamed up and fighting alongside the hero Los Angeles deserves. But how will this unknown element disrupt the delicate team chemistry? Who opts out and who gets left out? Runaways #26. The Savage Avengers Annual #1. A barbarian walks into a brothel, and thus begins another adventure in the life of Conan of Samara. Human traffickers finally meet an immovable human. Black Widow is drawn into the intrigue by following the trail of bodies left by Kulan Gath's henchmen. And the last prayer from one of the trafficked women summons an unexpected angel, the son of Satan himself, Damien Hellstorm. It's the Marvel team-up you didn't know you needed until now. Pre-order this one or go to hell. I like how they wrote that. If any of you is seeing where I'm reading this from, underneath you can see over here, I'm just reading it off of my tablet. But believe it or not, I like that. It's a cool cover. I always liked Damien Hellstorm. Another character that was... I think he could have been a bigger character in the Marvel Universe. There's a few characters like that I think have potential to be a bigger character and play a bigger role in the universe, except the regulars. And I think he's one of them. I don't know. I always liked him. Silver Surfer Black #5. Believe it or not, I think it's one of the best series this year. And actually, I would say one of my top 5 of the year. They did an excellent job with this. The final stand against Null, the Surfer is severely depleted of his power cosmic and will desperate lengths force him to use his secret weapon and unleash a new horror upon the galaxy. Trust us, you don't want to miss the epic conclusion. Silver Surfer Black #5. If you read this, I'm telling you, the artwork was trippy. It was just a phenomenal storyline. You saw how Galactus came into being. A fantastic, fantastic story. If you didn't pick it up, see if you have it in the comic store, if you could get it. If not, see if you could, read it on digital. Excellent story. Like I said, this is one of my top 5 this year. Another Star Wars. We got Star Wars Dr. Aphra. I don't even know how to say it. Aphra. You will never find more wretched hive of scum and villainy, and even from far away, Dr. Aphra, whatever. I can't say a name. Make fun of me, whatever. Wears this place like a glove. Caught in her wake, struggling beast hunters, Windloss and Nach are about to cross paths with their most monstrous adversary yet. Oh, blast. Is that Black Karatsasian? I'm destroying these words. And is there really an audience with Jabba the Hutt up for grabs? The Superior Spider-Man. Number 12. Otto Octopus has faced certain death and emerged the victor. It just meant someone else had to lose. But the Superior Spider-Man has learned to care for others more than himself. And Spider-Norman Osborn of Earth 44145 won't be satisfied until blood is spilled. Whose will it be? The events of this issue will change Superior Spider-Man permanently. I haven't read any of the Superior Spider-Man issues, so I don't know what's going on. I guess it's interdimensional, multiverses. Like I said, I only started collecting comics again maybe about 3 months ago, just because of the X-Men got me excited. And yes, I used to collect a lot of comics from the mid-'80s up until about 2004, and then I stopped, completely stopped. So I have a lot of catching up to do. Oh, and everybody's favorite one, Venom, number 19. As carnage rules and chaos reigns, the symbiotic offspring of Venom make their presence known by hunting Eddie Brock's son Dylan. But there's more to Dylan than Venom, Carnage, or even the Maker understand, and once they learn the truth, nothing will be the same. So there you go. I actually got a few more issues I got to read to catch up on the Absolute Carnage. I think there's like 6 or 7, because I've been sucked into the Immortal Hulk story, which is probably, I would have to say, the best storyline of the year out of any comic I've read. So it sucked me in. I started reading issue 1, and I actually last week went to the store and I bought issue 25, so I read them all online up until issue 25. If you haven't read the Immortal Hulk, do it. It's one of the best storylines written this year. I would say Hickman's X-Men is definitely number 2, but what they've done with the Hulk is absolutely amazing. I'm actually going to try and do a video on that too. That's how good I think it is. But, yeah, that's it for Marvel this week for October 30th, this coming Wednesday. All right, everyone. Like, subscribe, hit that button for when we get new videos. You'll be alerted first. Thanks for sticking with me, and keep your eye out for the key comics of the week. We're going to do a video on that probably today because it's Monday already. Need to get that out before comics come out on Wednesday morning. All right, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.